So the session is being recorded now, and I believe Mr. Khalid was also supposed to join, but hopefully be able to look at the recordings. Yeah, and now we are doing now the level 6 in information technology. Yeah, the diploma in information technology from OTHM. Yeah, and you and I believe Khalid as well, and the Ray Adam have already tested, I would say tested the ATHE very well. Yeah, and more or less the course was definitely good enough. Yeah, and the way of the assessment at the level 4 and the level 5 was also good, and only the structure of the specification was little bit confusing overall. Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the structure was overall confusing, but somehow at any point it was giving some indication that what broader level the course is the expectation of the course are. Yeah, right. And then the assignment submissions, every assignment submission was assignment scenario was based on a kind of little piece of the paragraph. Yeah, however every assignment needed to achieve the assessment criteria, which was purely given into the unit specification, no matter the assessment criteria was fitting into the scenario or not. But at some level we were helpless, and we wanted to put everything irrespective of the matching with the scenario, isn't it?
Yeah, it was quite messy, I think, really.
Yeah. So it was obviously the different awarding bodies have a different level. Yeah, and probably it could be improved, or still it could be improved. Yeah, with the by writing to them. Yeah, and but because of the personal and the other workload, we couldn't give them the feedback. But if we try to give them the feedback, yeah, then they should definitely work on the new assignments. Yeah, but overall,
yeah, definitely.
But overall, what they wanted that the unit content and the assessment criteria created, they wanted everything into the everything done by the learners. Yeah. So now we come to the OTHM now. Have you gone through the unit specifications and the assignments of the OTHM level 6?
I have. I've gone through the networking one, which is the first unit. Which is what I thought we were going to start. I thought we were going to start with unit 1, but but that doesn't matter. But yeah, I have, and I prefer the layout.
Yeah. Now, so basically, a little change into the ATHE and OTHM is that about 50% units are like same, like a theoretical one, and however, in level 5, for example, I'm considering the level 5 as well as level 6, the one portion of the assignment is same as ATHE, like they want all the discussions, the assessment criteria and the theoretical stuff to be done in one task, and second task is a kind of practical implementation or demonstration, and somehow different from the indicative contents.
Okay,
yeah, like in the network information systems, like in the network design, we did purely on the networks and the types of the networks and client briefs and everything. However, in the network information systems and the advanced networks, the Linux has been introduced.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see this?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've made a start on it.
Yeah. Right. So you assume that the level 6 is basically the the what you call the third year or the final year of the university education. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
it,
they
yeah.
have deliberately given a kind of 50% practical assessment criteria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason I have put the Linux thing and these practical modules a little bit further later in the schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because I myself need some time to prepare the stuff and the good stuff, and so that that should be carried out throughout the sessions. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. And now, so information systems. Yeah. And you must have noticed that there is always a repetition of the units again, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It should have been the case that for example, let's say the information systems in the level 6 you know may have not been introduced. However, in the OTHM level 5, the information systems is already been taught.
Okay.
Yeah, did you notice it?
Yeah. 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 It's very similar.
Yeah, it's very similar. Even the unit ends are same. But what is the difference? Now let us uh, let me give you the idea that what we would be discussing and covering the information systems into this unit. Yeah, as well as its comparison with the level 5 from OTHM and the information systems that you studied in the level 4, and one more the strategic information systems that you did in the level 5 ATHE. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically the LO1 is general discussion about the information systems that you did in the level 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow the LO2 is that it's about support for the value added change. Yeah, like
Okay.
competitive advantages. Yeah. And some stuff from the strategic management information systems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that for example, if you did information systems in the level 4 and in the level 5 you did the strategic information systems. Yeah. So in the same way, here in level 6, it's basically the combination of both of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've got that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you will be getting the advantage from both of them, like the normal one and the strategic one. And I believe that you can easily complete this unit without any looking the extra stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now let us start some of the slides. Yeah. So overall, the contents of the assessment criteria, they have splitted into three assessment criteria, like the role of IT into the organizations. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second assessment criteria is the way the data is stored and used in the organization. So it's basically the type of the information systems used in the organizations. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the evaluation of the management information system, like that after the deployment of the information system. Yeah. it's been, discussed that how do you review, assess whether the information system is the deployed, is it useful or not? Yeah, which is basically the quality of assurance. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So let us see one by one. So in the part one, I will be discussing the use of IT, and for now 8 slides. Yeah, and the types of information systems, there's about 19 slides. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the evaluation of the information systems are like a 20 slides. Yeah, so 20
Okay, yeah.
and 20 minutes more, and the 8 slides. So about 50 slides. Yeah, and we have now about 40 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
We can easily complete these slides maybe earlier than this, because this unit has already been uh, discussed many times. Yeah, so let
Yeah,
us
of course, yeah.
start. Yeah, so part one. So let me read this, the unit aim only one time. That aim of this unit is to develop the learner's knowledge and skills in managing information systems for organizations. So just 2 words, the information systems for organizations. That's the main thing. However, the information systems for or can be used for us, like the educational systems, the expert systems, and the decision support systems. And at the top levels, in like the uh, non-organizations. Non-organizations include the uh, like experts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So furthermore, the learners will examine how the systems can be used to support core business functions, to drive business improvements, and to enable organizations to be more productive and competitive within the global marketplace. So this is basically the strategic management information systems. So these strategic management information systems is the target of the unit. Yeah, like I said that this unit is the combination of normal information systems as well as strategic information systems. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the first topic is the role of IT in knowledge management. Yeah. So overall, this topic or point is very easy to understand. Yeah, that knowledge management is basically the management of the knowledge, and the knowledge is basically derived from the data or information. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So is that clear that how IT helps in managing the knowledge?
Yeah, I've got that, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously these technologies facilitate the management and sharing of the information, and from processing to the uh, inputs, processes, and outputs. Yeah, and then the role of IT in data management is the next. Yeah. So
Yeah.
not only the knowledge is processed, yeah, but data management, like a data management is basically that the data should be accurate, yeah, timely available, within the organizations. Yeah, and
Okay. Yeah.
they give the assistance of highly automated technology solutions. Yeah, so highly automated technology solutions are basically the processing is much more faster than the conventional use of the data processing. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Like the data to be used or manipulated manually could take, for example, months. Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
Okay.
the data processed by the information technology and managed, probably it could take 5 minutes. Even for example, if it is a thousands of the records, if you wanted to sort out manually, then it could take 2 days. Yeah, but if you want
Okay.
to
Yeah.
sort out the maybe in the ascending or descending any data, for example, then it can take only second, maybe the hundredth of the second, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then furthermore, the information technology helps in customer services management. Yeah. So how it enables faster and better services that the customers demand. Yeah. Information technology helps you to improve the customer experience. Yeah. So that the customers should have a very good relationship with the the company they deal with. They help to accelerate the customer loyalty. Yeah, and whatsoever the number of the customers they have been with a particular company. Yeah, and how customers are the valuable to the company. Yeah, that's the loyalty. And then it makes the payments and the refunds faster than the manual payment system, the using the information technology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then IT can provide to the customers, yeah, the live chats, yeah, the interactions with the customers, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always good that I like that live
Yeah.
chat.
So overall, it keeps the customers up to date and engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Now, the impact of IT on the functions and the structure of the organizations to support meeting organizational behaviors. Yeah. Oh, sorry, the objectives. Yeah. So again, the
Yeah.
objectives and the usage are, the overall management and usage of the data and the knowledge. Yeah. So the more the way the data would be managed and the used and the knowledge converted into the knowledge, it has a good impact, isn't it?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the business sectors normally rely on the products and services. So information technology uh, describes any technology, yeah, which could be used to create, process, and disseminate information that is critical to business performance. Yeah. So
Yeah.
creation, process, disseminating, disclosing is basically the relative. If it is effective, the creation is effective, processing is effective, dissemination is the usage and disclosure, yeah, of the data and information. So it becomes a critical thing to the performance of the to the business, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then information technology is important to the business sector as a management tool. Yeah, to optimize the processing of information to produce goods and services for profit. Yeah,
Yeah.
the technological infrastructure affects the culture, efficiency, and relationship of a business. Yeah. this is a big
Yeah.
topic again. Yeah, the culture, efficiency, and relationships, get affected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it also affects the security of confidential information and trade advantages. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was about the usage of information technology. Yeah. In the information technology in businesses. Yeah. And it's
Okay.
the uh, function and purpose, and overall, I believe that this this is a simple thing. Yeah, is a basic thing. Yeah. So now let us move to
Yeah.
the way the data is used in the organizations. Yeah. So how this could be used in the organizations. Yeah. So again, same concepts. Yeah, but I will have to discuss this because these are the part of the indicative content. Yeah, and repetition would be good enough for you, or if any learner is repeating this. Yeah, and that would be the part of the indicative content. Yeah, so simple, the data, yeah, is raw facts, and the information is the processed data. And then when the information, yeah, and data we want to store, then it becomes the database. Yeah, a collection of data basically would become the database. And when you need a systematic way of storing data, managing the data, then it would become the database management system. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Then furthermore, they have given a little touch of the you know database types. Yeah, the corporate database management systems and other things. Yeah, and basically this is not the topic of this unit, but just giving a little touch. Yeah, that
Yeah.
the there are some relational databases you must have studied. Yeah, and
Yeah. I remember.
which is the third one, and the object oriented models. Yeah, we have studied lots of the concepts of the object orientation in the system analysis and design, and using UML. So every you know uh, concept of the entity, yeah, would have been stored into an object like a class. Yeah. So the object oriented models of the databases stores, yeah, the data into a kind of object. I hope you should be able to recall those concepts. Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember
Yeah.
those. Yeah, it's
Then
all of this is coming back to me.
sorry.
All of this stuff is coming back to me now.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially the object oriented databases are based and created on these concepts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then furthermore, the hierarchical databases, they have a tree-like structure. Yeah, and the network models, they are also a kind of hybrid, links, or the you can call a tree having multiple parents. Yeah, because network could be
Okay.
a kind of mesh network. Yeah, so
Yeah.
depending on the data structure. Yeah, so you must
Yeah.
remember that the data structure is the field of computer science. Yeah, in which the structure of the data is being studied, like from one atomic element. Yeah, then you call the arrays, is the list of the similar number of items. Yeah, then you talk about the sets. Yeah, then you talk about the hash maze. Yeah, and then you talk about let's say tree. You talk about the mesh, and you talk about the objects, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the indicative content of this unit is that how the data could be stored into the information systems. Yeah. So this type of the data within the information systems could be stored into the different types of the databases systems. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So in this unit, this has been taught like extensively uh, into further detail.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So one more thing that probably you might be thinking that what you would be including into your assignments. Yeah. That the more the stuff, a good level of stuff that you would try to include at the advanced level, little bit advanced level, and then you will be done. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And one uh, additional positive thing that all recommended books, yeah, I have been able to get it for you. So four
Oh,
of them,
brilliant.
yeah.
Okay.
So four of them, uh, like this one, business information systems, yeah, and business information systems, the technology development and the management, yeah, management
Yeah.
information systems, yeah, information technology for management. All four books, I have arranged, and you can easily, include lots of stuff from these books. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they have it
Yeah.
have they have got a very good contents. Yeah, and they are latest and have the concepts of databases, data warehouses, data mining, the cyber security, the e-businesses. Yeah, that's one of the book. Yeah, then
Yeah.
enterprise systems, and almost they have given the introduction of everything. Yeah, and when it comes to you that if you want to write a good paragraph, the content of your assignment, that what different types of the technologies have been used for managing the data, then you can use managing or processing the data. Then you can take these topics like cloud computing and the advanced topics. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now the types of data. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were at the types of databases. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so we discussed the types. Yeah. And obviously the data could be in any type. Yeah, alphabetic, numeric, audio, video. And the characteristic of the data should be accurate, complete, economical, flexible, reliable, relevant, simple, timely, verifiable, accessible, secure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then furthermore, the information system itself, yeah, is used to utilize their data. And now again, the information system is based on input, processing, and outputs. Yeah. Now we come to
Yeah.
the types of information systems. Yeah. Sorry, these
Yeah.
terms basically have been included into the indicative content, the ways the data is stored and processed. That's why I have included the importance of the data, and how the data becomes information and the knowledge, and how furthermore the type of the information systems are the classified. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So types, normally transaction processing systems, e-com systems, management information systems, decision support systems, expert systems. So they are basically business type of information systems. Yeah. So you must have idea about the transaction processing systems, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
doing that on, I think it was level 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the transaction processing systems, they are related with the transactions, yeah, or the exchanges, yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then one of the example of the transaction processing systems is the payroll. When you do the payroll, you uh, know the number of hours, the pay rate, and process and payroll checks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. E-com systems, yeah, again a business information system, yeah. So involves any business transactions executed electronically, conducting business online, for example, between companies and consumers, business and public sector, yeah, Consu- consumers and public sector, examples for placing a purchase order, simply, yeah. Then
Yeah.
management information system is a main category for marketing management information system, manufacturing information system, financial management information system, order management system or order processing management system. Transaction processing system is also can be considered as a specialized form of management information system. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
decision support systems, obviously, they are helpful for people, yeah, and they help to the managers normally, yeah. Is it okay if I
Yeah.
don't go into the details of these, systems again? You have already studied, these types of the system, just to list out, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because I'll have to go. Yeah, I'll go into more detail when I come to do it.
Yeah, whenever required, you can always, open a, separate book. Yeah. Expert systems,
Yeah, that's fine.
remember,
Yeah.
what is the expert systems?
That is where you have like specialist knowledge.
Yeah. A specialist
You
knowledge,
store
a
specialist
system,
knowledge. Yeah.
yeah, system created on the basis of the specialist knowledge, yeah, and knowledge, and it would work and behave like an expert. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. That's it. So the second assessment criteria was based on the type of the data, how the data could be used within the systems, yeah, and a little bit more on the types of the information systems, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now the third one is critically evaluate the management information system in organization, yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
which is basically that if you want to evaluate, yeah, it means if you want to assess whether the information system is doing well or not, yeah. So that is basically that how is the quality of information, yeah, quality of service, yeah, the quality assurance, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So the 20 slides on this, let us see what is evaluation. Do you remember what is evaluation?
No. What if evaluation? Yeah. It's basically where you take all the parts, look at all different parts of the system. Is that right?
Say again, what is the evaluation?
You take basically you take all the different parts of the systems and you write a little bit about it.
What do you write a little bit about it?
You just sort of like do a comparison of all the different pieces.
Comparison of the different pieces, and what type of comparison?
It's how they all work together.
Okay, how they work together. How would you know that they are working together?
You would have to do tests. You do different parts of testing, and then you'd know they'd all work together.
Okay, no, basically the testing is that whatever you have done, yeah, and what you have done, that the testing is up to the level of that could be considered as a functional testing. Yeah. For
Okay. Yeah.
example, the functional testing is you created the units, you combine the units, yeah, and then you would be checking that whether the units have been combined well or not. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay.
the testing basically. That could be called as a functional testing. Yeah. However, if you created the units, you combine the units, yeah, and then you are checking the purpose of combining, yeah, and for the purpose you combined it, whether it is serving the purpose or not.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is
Yeah.
basically the non-functional testing, also called the quality of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the evaluation is a process that critically examines a program. It involves collecting and analyzing information about a program's activities, characteristics, and outcomes. Its purpose is to make judgment about a program, to improve its effectiveness, and or to inform programming decisions. Further lines that is it doing as expected? Yeah,
Okay.
because if you
Yeah.
know, if you want something to be expected, yeah, and if you get the expectations, then that is the evaluation basically. Whenever, for example,
Okay.
you created a program, you would be asked that have you evaluated? You could say yes, we expected these results, yeah, and these are the results. Yeah, that we
Okay.
expected,
Yeah.
let's say, results more than 80%, we got 82%, then evaluation is passed. Yeah, so that's basically the
Okay. Yeah.
evaluation. Then furthermore, why do we need to evaluate? To improve the program design and implementation, demonstrate program impact. Yeah,
Okay.
types of evaluation, you can do the two types of evaluation, is a formative evaluation and other one is the summative evaluation. So the formative evaluations are conducted during the program development and implementation and are useful if you want direction on how to best achieve your goals or improve your program. The summative evaluations should be completed once your programs are well established and will tell you uh, to what extent the program is achieving its goal. So basically, the formative evaluation could be considered as a testing, yeah, and
Yeah.
the
Okay.
summative evaluation would be considered as a quality of service, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because formally in a formative you would be checking that the individual components designed and integrated, yeah, are working well or not, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So furthermore, the formative one are based on the needs assessment or process or implementation evaluation. Yeah. So whatever the requirements you want to check formally whether the requirements have been completed fine and the implementation has been done well. Yeah. However, in the summative one, you basically evaluate the outcomes, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You evaluate the impact of the results, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here is a further more diagram that how do you move from formative to summative. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what makes a good evaluation? A well planned and carefully executed evaluation will reap more benefits for all stakeholders than an evaluation that is thrown together hastily and retrospectively. Though you may feel that you lack the time, resources, and expertise to carry out an evaluation, learning about an evaluation early on and planning carefully will help you navigate the process. So basically, what happens? The good evaluation needs a good expertise. Needs the good expertise. Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and the uh, at the time of the evaluation you would be confused and frustrated, yeah, because you will not have the resources, knowledge, and skills that how you should be able to evaluate confidently and accurately, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Then good evaluation is tailored to your program and builds on existing evaluation knowledge and resources. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
you should assess your program. Yeah. Your evaluation should have been tailored according to your program. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
should be the case. For example, the evaluation criteria may be used, on a different type of the system, and the same criteria you are trying to evaluate with your, program. Would it make a sense?
Yeah.
I mean, the tailored evaluation is necessary.
Okay.
Yeah, good evaluation is
Yeah.
a tailored evaluation. If you would not be it would not be the specific evaluation, yeah, then you would not be doing the right evaluation. That's the point basically. Yeah,
Okay.
good
Yeah.
evaluation is inclusive. Yeah, it ensures that diverse viewpoints are taken into the account. Inclusive is that you try to consider each and every aspect of the evaluation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evaluation is honest. Yeah. Honest.
Yeah.
What is
Okay.
mean by honest? If it is working well, then you say it's working well. If it is not working well, then you say no, it's not working well. It's working fine, only 20%, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Good evaluation is replicable and its methods are rigorous and circumstances allow. Yeah. So
Okay.
what happens if you did a kind of evaluation, yeah, and if it helps to assess the system, then it can further be used in order to assess the similar systems. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Like in the previous slide, the evaluation should be tailored. It means the similar type of the systems could be you know I mean the specific type of the system should only be evaluated for their own criteria. Yeah. And if you have a
Okay.
similar system, yeah, then your evaluation criteria could also be reused, replicated, yeah, for the similar type of the systems as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the evaluation of the information systems, yeah. So it's necessary to evaluate the outcome of the information systems basically.
Okay.
Yeah. The consequence of such an assessment can be used in the decisions of the organization. In formative evaluation, organization evaluates in order to increase the performance, yeah, focusing on the future. In summative evaluations are exclusively executed to observe the quality of the past performance. Did you get it? The
Okay.
difference between the formative and the summative one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's related with the previous slide. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
formative one, that's basically the evaluation during in the normal processing. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
and the summative is basically the quality of the product, or the quality of the quality wise assessment or the evaluation, which is that how did we do how we did in the past, how we want to do now
in the future. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Main objective of information system functionality performance evaluation is upgrading and especially improvement in quality of maintenance.
Okay.
Three types of strategies for information system evaluation. One is the goal-based evaluation, means that explicit goals from the organizational context drive the evaluation. So you should know that what type of goal is what type of the evaluation, what type of the goal your evaluation has.
Okay.
These goals are used to measure the IT system. You want to measure the IT system. For example, your goal is that your IT system should support minimum 20 users, and 20 sales representatives, get connected to the system, for example, and the performance should have not been decreased, more than 20% at all. The performance of the system should have not been increased or decreased more than 20%. So allowable the fluctuation is, let's say, the system can go down up to 20%, but not more than that. So you have a goal, isn't it?
Yeah. You have a goal. Yeah.
Then goal-free evaluation, that no explicit goals are used, and it could be an inductive and situationally, anything randomly,
Okay.
Then criteria-based evaluation, that some explicit general criteria used for the evaluation. For example, numerous criteria-based approaches around, such as checklist, heuristics, principles of quality, ideals. In this approach, IT systems interface and the interaction between your IT systems acts as a basis for evaluation, together with a set of predefined criteria. So, for example, the particular information system should work according to the ISO certification standards.
Okay.
So the criteria is the let's say particular standard. The previous one was the goal free. And goal based was that no matter if it is a targeted one, but at least number of goals you want to achieve and assess.
Okay.
And so the process of this evaluation is basically should recognize and control the critical areas of the information system project before selecting the evaluation criteria and methods and deciding who would be involved in the evaluation. It is essential to recognize all the relevant interest groups for the information system project, and covering set of evaluation criteria. Information system evaluation process must be incorporated into business development process. So the three-step process for information system evaluation is intangible benefits evaluation, information system investment risk analysis, tangible benefits evaluation. So these are basically the criteria, I would say, and goal-based criteria may be for assessing the information systems.
Okay.
Obviously, if you are getting the benefits, and then you are evaluating that you are getting benefits. For example, if you want to evaluate whether the benefits are achieved, yes, the evaluation says the benefits are achieved, isn't it? If you want to evaluate that the investment is risk-free, then your assessment and analysis would be, either it would be the risk-free or it won't be the risk-free, isn't it?
Of course.
So that's it. And So we discussed, 3 assessment criteria, which is the LO1 for today.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that.
So how was that?
Yeah, that's fine. Like you said at the beginning, it's very similar to what I've already done on
Yeah,
level 4 and 5.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a case of putting it all together, and it should be fine. Those books on Moogle.
I just, got them, and I will make sure, that those should be on the Moodle if they are not, in the bigger size. But I would send you
Yeah.
via WeTransfer, tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for
So I will do, and in case if I, couldn't send it, then please make me a reminder. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So thank you very much, and see you next week again. And
Yeah.
hopefully, everything would be fine with this OTHM now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay
good. Yeah.
then. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.